Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another rant time. Yes, I've been holding off on this news as I always do, and a lot of people have sent me these links. Well, something happened in the world that is gaming slash tech related, I guess. And, well, as the title says, Facebook purchases Oculus VR, which if you don't know what Oculus VR is, it's basically a virtual reality headset that uses multiple, it uses basically gyroscopes and whatnot to basically, you put it on and you can look around the in-game world as if you were actually moving your head. So it has like, really good head tracking and whatnot, and it has, a screen right in front of your eyes so you can really look at it. I think the screen is like 720p or something. It's a good screen, you look at it and it puts you into the game. Pretty much that's what it is. Again, I'm not the CTO for it, so I wouldn't know everything about it. But that's in general, that's what the Oculus Rift is. It is a virtual reality gaming headset, and it's a very good gaming headset. So why are people pissed off about it? Well, apparently Facebook purchased it for a cool couple billions of dollars. Yeah. Now again, before anyone doesn't get it, now there's a lot of misinformation that went on about this. Just a lot of people telling you that they've sold out. Let me tell you exactly what went on. Basically, what this project was it was crowdfunded. Basically, people put their money in and they crowdfunded together. I think it was on Kickstarter or something. And they put this project together. And those backers, whoever like pledged, I think it was like $300 or $400 or some shit, got an actual dev kit, and you could buy a dev kit later on until I think they had like manufacturing problems and just couldn't get the materials. So basically that's what the Oculus Rift was. It was a crowd-funded VR headset. So essentially what happened is now that they've gained some substantial ground, I mean, they have John Carmack as their CTO, so I mean that's got to stand for something. And the project, it definitely does progress well. There's a lot of development going on it in the indie scene and people working in privatized areas, but essentially what basically occurred was Facebook did purchase it, and that's what's pissing people off. So apparently it's a sellout kind of maneuver, and why would Facebook even purchase it? Let me tell you what's going on. This is a business acquisition, alright? A business acquisition. Now there's two types, alright, that I can really relegate into a category. There's one where companies go after, and there's one where companies buy just for the sake of buying it so they can make money. This is not like EA purchasing a game development company and sticking their dicks down their throat. No. No, see, the reason why it's not is because Facebook isn't just a social media network anymore, okay? Facebook Corporation is one of the fucking biggest companies out in the world, alright? They make a shit ton of money. They have a shit ton of, assets going around too. Them spending billions of dollars to purchase a VR company shows how fucking loaded they are. Why would they want to purchase it though? Well, that's honestly up to them. That's internally what's going on. But if you really wanted to look at it, Facebook has no real use for a VR headset. What this is the company just bought it. Alright? So calm down, people. All Facebook did was buy Oculus Rift. That's all that happened. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright? Now, here's where people can worry. If Facebook starts sticking their dick into Oculus VR, yes. If Facebook starts putting their noses and whatnot in there. Which they won't, and I'll tell you why. Essentially what happened is Facebook has discovered that it is a profitable world, because the only direct competitor that I can honestly see is Project Morpheus from Sony. So if Facebook buys the head development platform, right, if they bought the Oculus Rift, which I'll tell you right now, the Oculus Rift is going to be ahead of Project Morpheus because there's a lot more research and development gone into it. Plus I believe it's going to be the more preferred platform in a sense too, because it's a more open system in nature. It's not specifically tied to Sony hardware. But essentially, Facebook bought it so they can make more money out of it. Companies do this all the time. Disney does it. Every other company does it. Every big conglomerate does this. Alright, now, what's the difference between like this or EA purchasing a company? The reason EA purchases game development companies is because those are directly there to help them make a profit. Alright, EA is buying that shit because they want a game company. They want the IPs, they want all their assets, and they want talent. When Microsoft bought Skype, they bought it so they can integrate that into the Azure network, or the Xbox One and the PC so they can have Skype integration everywhere. Facebook bought this so they can make money. So for example, if the Oculus VR headset really kicks off, it really kicks off, it really makes a fuck ton of money, Facebook has access to that stash of money. They will make a profit, all right? Now, if they don't stick their dicks in and they let Oculus do what they want to, which companies do, actually. If you look at EA and Crytek, Crytek is one of their companies that actually has some freedom in what they do versus, I think, like BioWare, because Crytek, I think their partnership dealings were a little different, so their stake in the holdings is a little off. So it's kind of like that. So if Oculus is purchased by Facebook, all right, they're not fucking getting owned, all right? They're not. I mean, yeah, Facebook owns them, but if they have proper creative control, then Oculus Rift is fine. What this scares me, kind of, is that it sounds like Facebook might be implementing a game console of their own. All right, and this is a scary part about it. If Facebook doesn't want to do anything with Oculus VR and just wants it as an asset in their holdings, then that's all fine. Nobody has to worry about it. And you also have to think about it too. Crowdfunding is volatile. Okay, it's irregular. It doesn't come at a steady stream that, you know, more institutionalized money systems come along too. I mean, if you look at a movie, for example, a movie can have a budget that's like $100 million. You don't get $100 million at one point, but that budget is guaranteed, and it comes on and comes on and comes on and comes on in case, you know, shit goes to hell or whatnot. With $2 billion, the Oculus Rift is going to get better. I'm sorry. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to look at them. These people have bills to pay. They have to advance their technology. I mean, they're already running into inventory issues. With $2 billion, they can do enough R&D to fix that entirely. So this is good for everyone. All right, this is really good. Now, again, Facebook could be building their own game console. That's the only thing that scares me, because it's the only thing that leads me to another gaming crash. Because I sort of, when I read the news and people sent it to me, and they sent me like their thoughts on it, I sort of thought of the you know, good old days where everyone had a game system. Every single person made it. Everyone and their grandmother made a gaming console. I mean, now you look at it, you have the Xbox One, you have the PlayStation 4, the Wii U, and the PC, which are the current generation systems now, right? But then you're also getting a fuck ton of these Android tablets, and you're getting a bunch of these other gaming tablets that people are making. And at this point, you're going to see a lot more discrepancies. You're going to see a lot more like deviation into multiple different categories. That's the only thing that can really bring a crash to gaming, just an oversaturation of consoles and games itself. So that's the only thing that screws me over in the entire deal. But relax, everyone. This is just a simple purchase. All Facebook did was buy Oculus VR Rift. Now, again, this news could break out even more. Maybe Facebook could be planning to do something really weird, like use Farmville, make like a 3D Oculus Farmville, I don't know. But this is just a purchase, so everyone needs to relax. They didn't really sell out, if you will. They're simply looking to expand interest in their company. This is good for everyone. You have to think about it. With more capital comes better returns. John Carmack is not the man that you know, I would really say would sell out, or the people working at Oculus. They're nice people. They just need the assets to really bring their dreams into fruition. Now, Kickstarter helped, but Facebook is the real sort of, you know, supplier for the entire deal. And if Facebook is spending billions on this, which is a fucking lot of money, then this has to be leading somewhere. So there is potential in Oculus Rift VR. So, you know, I'm just saying. But then again, you know, companies have made stupid purchases in the past. But that's really it. That's the whole fucking rant time I really had to do here. A lot of you sent me the articles here, or a lot of you told me, oh man, Facebook got bought out. You know, not Facebook, sorry. Oculus got bought out by Facebook. So I'm stumbling over here. But that's pretty much where it's at. So, with that being said, that's really it for rant time. It's a simple purchase. I'm going to reiterate that again. It is a simple purchase as of now. The only thing that could come out of this that's really scary is if Facebook starts meddling around in their work, which I don't think will happen. But, you know, I don't have a crystal ball here or anything. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. This is me, Mudahar, and oh, before we leave, this is Titanfall, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I'm playing this on the PC, but you're seeing the Xbox button prompts. I'm using the controller. It's a really, really fun fucking multiplayer game. I still wait for the price to go down. I bought it a little cheaper. But yeah. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. This is me, Mudahar, and I am out.